Can you gain merit while sleeping? Buddha explained. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Outside, the concrete canyons of the city have finally surrendered to a quiet stillness. The rush hour traffic has faded, the fluorescent office lights are dimmed, and the world has ostensibly gone to sleep. But inside the bedroom, a familiar storm is raging. The only light in the room is the cold, blue glow of a smartphone screen, illuminating a face lined with exhaustion. We scroll. We refresh. We consume. We are physically depleted, our muscles aching for rest, yet our nervous systems are wired, running on the residual adrenaline of unread emails, social media comparisons, and the quiet, persistent hum of modern anxiety. We live in an era of profound, borderless connectivity, yet we have never been more isolated within the confines of our own minds. When we finally toss the phone onto the nightstand and pull the heavy covers up to our chins, we expect the brain to simply power down, just as we lock our screens. But the human mind does not work like a machine. A common, modern false belief is that sleep is merely a biological switch, a passive state of turning off. We treat insomnia and nighttime restlessness as mechanical failures. But the Buddha taught something revolutionary that modern society has completely forgotten. Sleep is not a dead time. It is not a passive surrender to the dark. In fact, you can gain merit while sleeping. This concept sounds paradoxical to the modern ear. How can one cultivate goodness or merit while unconscious? In the ancient texts of the Pali Canon, the Buddha revealed that sleep is a hidden landscape for active spiritual labor. To gain merit in the Buddhist sense is to cultivate a wholesome state of mind, kusala. If you can transition from wakefulness to sleep while maintaining a specific quality of awareness, you are not just resting, you are practicing. You are transforming your bed into a place of active spiritual growth. The journey to gaining merit while you sleep begins with the physical architecture of how we lay our bodies down. Most of us simply collapse into bed, bringing the entire heavy weight of the world with us. But the ancient wisdom categorizes the way we sleep as a reflection of our inner world. To sleep flat on one's back, completely oblivious, was likened to the sleep of a hungry ghost, a state of spiritual emptiness. To sleep on the left side was the posture of the sensualist, one wrapped up in worldly cravings. The Buddha, however, practiced the lion's posture, or sihasaya. By lying on your right side with one foot resting slightly off the other, you are making a physical declaration. You are not merely passing out from exhaustion, you are maintaining a subtle, dignified thread of awareness. This posture is the first step in turning sleep into a meritorious act. It is the posture of a mind that is ready to wake up, even as it prepares to rest. Before your eyes close, you gain merit by setting a guard at the door of the mind. You make a silent, powerful resolution. The unwholesome mental states, the lingering desires, the financial worries, and the bitter resentments of the day shall not flow into me as I lie here. Modern psychology calls this establishing a cognitive boundary, but the Buddha called it being fully aware. By actively revoking your mind's permission to process the office argument or the unpaid bills, you are performing a virtuous act. You are protecting your consciousness. The Buddha declared that one who sets this intention before sleep is a practitioner of diligence, even while they slumber. Yet, we know the mind. Even with a resolution, a thought will arise. A memory of a mistake. A spike of panic about tomorrow. This is where you perform the most powerful act of merit, abandoning Nandi. Nandi is the mind's tendency to take delight in and get entangled with a thought. Our modern habit is to invite the anxiety in and discuss it for hours in the dark. But if you are lying in bed and a thought of anger or worry arises, and you consciously choose not to accept it, if you drop it immediately and return to your breath, you are doing more than just trying to sleep. You are burning away your defilements. The ancient texts state that a person who rejects these toxic thoughts in the dark is an atapi, one who is ever ardent and diligent. This is how you gain merit while sleeping, by making the choice, over and over, to return to the anchor of the breath. Neuroscience shows us that this practice physically soothes the amygdala and lowers cortisol. In the language of the Dhamma, this physiological peace is the natural result of a meritorious mind. For those plagued by deeper shadows, fragmented sleep or night terrors, the Buddha offered the ultimate medicine, metta, or loving kindness. When you radiate goodwill before sleep, forgiving yourself for the day's shortcomings and wishing peace for all beings, you are washing your subconscious clean. The Buddha promised that those who fall asleep anchored in metta receive 5 beautiful rewards. They sleep happily, they wake happily, they do not see evil dreams, they are protected by unseen forces, and their mind remains clear. To gain merit while sleeping is to realize that the night is not an enemy to be conquered, but a mirror reflecting our inner state. When you apply these tools, the lion's posture, the setting of intention, the abandoning of intrusive thoughts, and the softening of the heart, you stop feeding the agitation you complain about. You transform the darkness into a sanctuary. You learn that even in the silence of the night, you can be a light unto yourself. You learn not just how to sleep, but how to truly rest. And in learning how to rest, you finally learn how to truly live.